Imagine a world where, your marketing messages just write themselves. And your clothes, designed by algorithms. That's kind of the reality we're diving into today. Welcome to the AI Funnel, everybody, a brand new show all about exploring, the crazy world of AI and marketing.
Excited to be here.
For our very first deep dive, we're looking at China, specifically AI marketing trends predicted for fiscal year 2025. Why China, you ask?
It's really become the center for AI innovation, surpassing even some Western countries.
Exactly. And it's more than just the tech, right? They have this massive digital consumer base. We're talking billions of people. Plus, you have these powerhouses like Alibaba and Tencent really pushing the boundaries of what AI can do.
Not to mention the government's role. They're heavily investing in AI, creating policies that encourage its development, creates a really unique environment for AI to just thrive.
So, ready to unpack the four major trends about to, completely reshape the marketing landscape in China?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, first up, generative AI. What if I told you your marketing content could basically write itself?
Well, that's the potential of generative AI. It uses these things called machine learning models, basically super sophisticated algorithms trained on a ton of data. And these models can generate text, images, even videos all on their own, like having a super creative assistant working 24/7.
So instead of me slaving away writing blog posts or designing graphics, I can just tell this AI what I want and it just dot poof creates it.
Exactly. Gartner actually predicts that by 2025, 30% of outbound marketing messages from large organizations, they'll be synthetically generated. That's a huge shift.
That's kind of wild. So does that mean marketers are out of a job?
Not at all. It just frees them up to focus on strategy and creativity, the stuff AI can't do.
Right, that makes sense. Any real-world examples of how this is already happening?
Oh, absolutely. Take Douyin, the Chinese version of TikTok. They use AI to personalize video ads for each user. It analyzes your viewing habits, the sounds you like, even, how long you watch certain videos. Then it tailors the ads you see to match.
So if I'm always watching cooking videos, I'm going to see more ads for kitchen gadgets or food delivery services.
Exactly. It's all about making ads feel relevant to you. You're more likely to engage with them, right? Something traditional advertising struggles with. Imagine applying this level of personalization to all your marketing.
It's like having a whole team of little AI marketers working behind the scenes,
Yeah.
Constantly optimizing your content to reach the right people. That's a game changer.
Mm.
Okay, moving on to our next trend, hyper-personalization. This sounds like personalization on steroids.
It kind of is. Have you ever felt like a brand just gets you? Like they know exactly what you need before you even ask?
I've definitely gotten those creepily accurate product recommendations online.
That's hyper-personalization in action. It's about going way beyond basic demographics, tailoring marketing to individual preferences, habits, even behaviors.
So it's not just about knowing my age and where I live. It's understanding my unique interests and desires.
Exactly. And this is a big deal in China. Studies show that Chinese consumers are much more likely to go with brands that understand their individual needs, their preferences. They really value that personal touch.
Any companies in China doing this well?
Oh, yeah. Alibaba's Taobao platform. During their live shopping sessions, which are huge in China, they use AI to recommend products based on what you're watching and your past behavior, like having a personal shopper right there with you.
So if I'm watching a live stream about skincare, the AI might be hey, based on your skin type and what you bought before, you need this specific serum.
Exactly. Creating that seamless, engaging experience catered to you leads to higher engagement, stronger brand loyalty, and ultimately, more sales.
Sounds like AI is taking all the guesswork out of marketing, helping businesses really connect with their customers. All right, let's move on to something I find fascinating. AI in fast fashion. How do these brands, churn out new trends so quickly?
AI is changing the entire fashion industry, from, predicting trends to optimizing those whole supply chains.
I can see AI analyzing, social media and runway shows to predict what's going to be hot. But what about the actual production?
There's this Chinese company, Shin. They're using AI for exactly that. They analyze tons of data, search queries, social media trends, everything. Then they use that info to adjust their product listings in real time.
So they're constantly tweaking their designs and inventory based on what people are searching for, what they're talking about online.
Yep. They can go from design to actually selling the product in just a few days. Practically unheard of in the fashion industry.
That's crazy. But isn't all that fast production contributing to the bad environmental impact of fast fashion?
That's a valid concern, and honestly, it's something the whole industry needs to address. But AI can actually help make fashion more sustainable. It can help optimize production to minimize waste, making sure brands only produce what people actually want.
So it's a tool, right?
Yeah.
Can be used for good or bad, depends who's using it. Now, for our final trend, let's talk about AI-enhanced customer experience. I'm thinking chatbots, those automated customer service lines that never seem to understand what I'm saying.
AI-powered customer service has come a long way. It's not those clunky, frustrating experiences anymore. Think instant answers, personalized recommendations, 204/7 availability.
So instead of waiting on hold forever, I could just get my questions answered immediately by a super smart chatbot.
Exactly. And it wouldn't be some generic response. The AI would have your entire customer history, could tailor its answers to your specific needs.
That sounds amazing. But what about when you really need to talk to a real person?
Well, AI can handle the simple routine stuff. Then human agents are free to focus on more complex issues that need empathy, critical thinking. It's about finding the right balance between human and artificial intelligence. Creates a seamless, satisfying customer experience.
So it sounds like AI is completely transforming how brands interact with their customers in China. Can you give me an example of a company doing this well?
Tencent, the company behind WeChat, they're using AI to power their customer service right within the app, which, by the way, is used by over 1 billion people.
So I could be browsing, I don't know, products on WeChat and instantly get help from an AI chatbot if I have a question about, sizing or shipping.
Exactly. It feels completely natural, just part of the app experience.
That's really impressive. Okay, so we've covered 4 major trends: generative AI, hyper-personalization, AI in fast fashion, and AI-enhanced customer experience. It's clear that China is leading the way in AI marketing. What's driving this rapid advancement?
Well, a big factor is government support. China has made AI a national priority. They're investing a lot in research and development. They've even released policies specifically promoting AI in different sectors, including marketing.
So it's not just happening organically. There's a real effort to make China the leader in AI.
Absolutely. And their focus on data privacy and ethical AI development, that's also shaping how businesses are using this tech. But beyond government support, there's another key factor: China's digital culture.
We talked about their huge digital consumer base, but what's so unique about their digital culture?
Chinese consumers are super tech savvy. They've embraced digital technologies much earlier than a lot of other countries. Think about mobile payments, QR codes, the popularity of super apps like WeChat. It's all normal in China.
So Chinese consumers are already comfortable with technology being a big part of their lives, which makes them more open to AI-powered experiences.
Exactly. They're not afraid to try new things and are quick to, adopt new tech. It creates a fertile ground for companies to experiment with AI, really push the boundaries.
It sounds like China's digital culture is as important as the technology itself. But are there any, downsides to this rapid AI adoption?
Of course, any powerful technology comes with risks and challenges.
Like data privacy concerns.
Those are being addressed for sure. China has implemented data protection laws, and companies are, becoming more aware of handling user data responsibly.
Good to know they're taking those concerns seriously. Well, we've covered a lot of ground in this first deep dive, explored 4 major AI trends in China, and, discussed what's driving this innovation.
Yeah, it's clear AI is not just a buzzword in China. It's already reshaping the marketing landscape, changing how brands connect with their consumers.
And this is just the beginning. In part 2, we'll dive deeper into specific case studies, look at Chinese companies using AI in cool and innovative ways, and we'll look ahead to future predictions for this industry. It's going to be fascinating to see how these trends evolve and, shape the future of marketing in China and beyond. So make sure you tune in for part 2. We'll continue our journey into AI in China. Thanks for joining us on the AI Funnel.